Hey, Ryan Michael Galloway with We Don't Need No Stinking Record Company.com, and I want to start to talk to you a little bit about venues. If I get a little bit of luck in a week or so, I'll try to go visit some, we'll interview some of the people that are running some of these rooms. But in most communities around the country and around the world, there are places where you could stage some concerts if you want to, and what kind of risk are you going to have to take to do that, and what's involved. So just looking around my particular area, we've got a hall that's about, I don't know, maybe 1,500 seats, but they've got an ancillary adjacent room that's about a 300 or 400 seat auditorium. There's a local library of a small city in my area that's got a 300 seat auditorium that's a fantastic little place as well. Some of these places are extremely well tuned, extremely well put together. And then of course you've got your nightclubs and your hotel bars and your wine bars and your restaurants and those kinds of things. And what would be the difference between those things? Well, for one, the larger you go, the more you have to think about the entire project as a production. The more you have to think about not just dragging in a few cheap lights and not just dragging in a couple of speakers, but going very professional and having people design your lighting system that is designed and plot where the lights are going to fall, whether or not you're going to have Fresnels or pars or washes, or whether or not you're going to have a follow spot and those kinds of things, and hiring the people to run all that. You're also going to have to think about professional sound system, what's big enough to get the room covered, what's too big. How do you handle a professional sound system indoors? Because when you start containing the sound, it becomes very critical that you keep your stage volume down so that most of the sound comes through the PA. And how can you be sure it's going to sound right? And can you go with your instinct? Answer, probably not. So there's some things to think about there, and we're going to get into those. But that's kind of the lay of the land. You might book something as large as 1,500 seats all the way down to 30 seats, depending on the kind of thing that you want to take on and the kind of risk you want to take on. So we're going to start talking about that. I am Ryan Michael Galloway, and We Don't Need No Stinking Record Company.com.